Hey, I just saw a quote just scrolling Facebook. So it said, just give people grace because we're all just trying to get through the day. We're all just exhausted or something like that. My question is like, so why? Why why do we have that mentality? Why is it that you're exhausted? If you're exhausted and you're just trying to get through your day, like what kind of life do you have? Okay? Like, because here's the thing, change it. That's not what it's supposed to be. And you have the power to change it because life can be beautiful. Life absolutely has the opportunity to be beautiful, but you have to make it beautiful. You can't just look at someone else and say, oh, I wish I did what they did. Or I wish I had what they have. Or I wish I looked like that or this or whatever. Like, you need to be able to accept what you cannot change and roll with it, and then change what you can and focus on all the amazing stuff in your life. And if you're exhausted, um, if you don't have a physical job, you're probably exhausted mentally, and you're probably exhausted maybe from lack of being physical. You need everything in your life in moderation. And if you have a physical job and you're doing a ton, then you might be physically tired, but you could still be mentally tired too. And if you have a job that doesn't challenge you physically, you need to get up and get moving because you need those endorphins. But you also, if you're exhausted, it's because you're not giving yourself what you need. So what do you need? What is it that you need to help yourself not being exhausted? And don't blame other people. Don't say, well, I can't because. How can you? What can you do? Okay? Because there are people out there who will wake up at 4 a.m. or 5 o'clock in the morning. They will wake up and they will do their workout. They will go for a walk, or they will do whatever they need to do, meditate before they go to work to start their day off right. And if you're not a morning person, I know people that aren't morning people and they work out at night, or they'll do a meditation before they go to bed. There are so many things that you can do. And don't tell me you don't have the time. Do not tell me you don't have the time, because I will squeeze in anything I need to squeeze in, and because I want to feel whole, and I know when I don't and what I need, and it takes time to get there, and it's a journey, and things are always changing, right? But I've got 4 kids, and I am truly a single mom. I'm a widow. So I've got 4 kids all the time, and they're all at different stages, and they all need different things, and I love them all, but they can all be challenging, and so that can mentally exhaust me. But I also work, and I work in a few different places, and there's driving, and there's kids sports, and there's all these things that I might love. I love them all, but there's a lot, and so that can be exhausting, and you need to find time to just be, to just sit, to just, reflect, disconnect, whatever it is. But anyway, stop, please. Stop saying, oh, we're all trying just to survive. We're just trying to get through the day. Change your narrative. Change your own narrative. If somebody says that to you, say, well, why are you trying to just get through the day? This is a great day. Instead of trying to get through this day and get through tomorrow, how can you thrive? How can you get through the day in a fun way? How can you get from 8 a.m. to 4 or 5 p.m. or whatever, 8 to 8, wherever you want, whatever. What can you do that makes you find joy and find peace? I challenge you. I challenge you this weekend to look for that. I challenge you this weekend to take some time and sit down and decide what you're exhausted from. And then change that. Decide what you're lacking in your life, and then add that. And do it in your own unique way. Do what works for you, because we're all unique and different and wonderful and special, and you are too. But you have to do it. And when you don't try and you're just getting through the day, or trying to get to Friday, or trying to get to summer, or whatever you're trying to get to, you've got one life. One life. Live it. You know, really, really freaking live it. And you know, I've had people come at me before in comments like, oh, easy for you to say, like, you've got, you know, this or that personality or that, and we're not all built like that. You're absolutely right. But it's not easy for me to say, because we all have had our trauma and our challenges, but you decide at the end of the day, who do you want to be? Where do you want to be? What do you want to be for yourself, for your children, for your family, for your community, for the world? What is it that your legacy is going to be? Getting through the day? Well, that sounds good on a tombstone. Here lies Jane. She got through the day. Come on. Do better. Don't make excuses. Just do better. You know, it's only Saturday. It's only Saturday afternoon here in the Northeast. You still have a lot of weekend left. So do better. Make a point to change right now. Make a point to see why the hell you're exhausted. Why the hell you're just holding on, or you're just surviving. And fucking change it, because you have one life to live. And you're here when other people aren't. Other people can't be here on this earth. And you are. And that's a gift. So own it. Please. Please, for your sake and for the sake of everyone around you, own it. You can have a better life. You can have an amazing life. No matter what you are struggling with right now, I promise you that you just take one step each day, and eventually you will have the life that you have always dreamed of.